Hey everyone. So, welcome to volume 2 of the lunch break, whatever I'm calling it, session with Michael O'Brien. That's me. Where I just kind of hang out with you guys on my lunch, chit chat for a little bit. If you guys have any questions, you're welcome to ask me. If you just want to catch up, see what I've been up to and all that good stuff. It's a lot of fun. While we're waiting for some people to join, and hopefully some people do join us here, I just wanted to make a couple of announcements. Number one, the Mob Squad membership is doing awesome. We already have like 15 members. And so, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. For those of you not even sure what the heck the Mob Squad is, it's my membership program. You guys will get access to all my tutorials. So far there's like 32, I think, or maybe 33 tutorials on there. And you guys will get early access to all of my my videos that are scheduled to go out. So like you'll notice on my channel, I have a few premiered videos that are scheduled to go out over the next week or so. You guys will get early access to those. So as soon as I upload the video, you'll get access to it right away if you're a member. Looks like we already got a couple of people joining in here. So let me go ahead, see if I remember how to do this. There we go, cool. Enrique says, what's up? What's up, Enrique? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Anyone else that's watching, looks like we have a few people in here. You guys are welcome to chime in. Woof. It's already been a day. You guys are welcome to chime in, say hello. I'm going to be posting the stream after, so anyone that wasn't able to join us live can watch the stream and hang out with us on all the good stuff. I did film a few videos yesterday, so I got maybe 4 or 5 videos done. I'm going to be uploading those over the week and posting them day by day as I upload them. So again, if you're a Mob Squad member, you guys can get access to those like right away as soon as I upload them. Otherwise, they'll be going live over the next couple of weeks. Enrique says, if you don't mind me asking, since gigs have slowed down, how often do you practice magic, or do you use this time to focus on other hobbies? Not really focusing on hobbies too much. I'm actually focusing on work, believe it or not. I've been working. I'm actually at work right now. I'm sitting in the parking lot. Just been trying to do what I can to get by, to survive. As far as practicing magic, I'll fiddle here and there. I usually carry a deck of cards with me. So this is a brand new pack. I just opened it up just to kind of play. But the last piece of magic that I learned was probably Flight, the Steve Thompson routine. That's probably the newest piece of magic most recently that I actually learned and practiced and with the intent to perform. I ended up not putting it in my act, if only just because I already have the linking rings in my act, and I was essentially using it as a sort of phase to my linking ring routine, which is already super long. So when I'm strolling, I usually do just very quick, maybe bar blade and the regular Ninja Plus, like with the finger ring. So the routine is like 2 or 3 minutes long. When I'm doing my formal close-up show, the linking ring routine is like 8 minutes or so. To add Flight to that and be like, hey, so I know you guys saw me link and unlink rings a bunch of times, but let's go ahead and now let me borrow your ring, and I'm gonna show you how I can link it and unlink it to my keychain. And it's just like, it's getting to be a little bit too much. There's a certain point where too much is just too much, and so 8 minutes of linking ring magic is already a little bit overkill. But since the way the routine is structured, it flows so well, and there's a bunch of different things that are not really linking rings kind of woven in, like almost pseudo coin magic kind of stuff with the finger ring, and then like with the bottle that gets produced, and then doing the bar blade spinning and all that stuff. So it kind of breaks up the monotony of a linking ring routine a little bit. And then I also do fusion, which is with the steel ball melting the ring on. So the 8 minute linking ring routine doesn't feel like an 8 minute linking ring routine. It has all these different bits going on, but then adding Flight into it just made it a little bit too much. But yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and hopefully I don't get a terms of service violation. I want to play some music as I like throw you guys around. There we go. Ugh. let's do, there we go. Sorry about that. I totally like threw you guys. I know, did I hit your head? My bad, dude. Let's do it like this. Turn that down just a little bit so you guys can still hear me. For anyone curious, that's Flogging Molly. They're in a Los Angeles, California-based Irish punk band. So, what do you guys want to chat about? Holler at me if you're in the comments. Magic Taco says, what's up, Michael? Are you keeping your job when things get back to normal? So, keeping my job, meaning like the one that I'm working part-time, they actually only hired me for 4 months, pending whether or not they need to keep me or not. If they need to keep me, they'll extend my contract. But right now, it looks like they hired me for 4 months. I'm hoping that Disneyland opens again so I can start doing that, because I'd love to start doing magic professionally again. And then I have booked a couple of gigs. I have a gig booked for next year, like 2022. And then I have a gig booked at the end of this month, I believe on the 27th. What's today, like the 19th, right? So like a little over a week or so from now. Just a 30-minute kids show. Gonna be a fun time. But yeah, I really miss doing magic, so hopefully that picks up. Since gigs have slowed down, I've really been practicing, unfortunately, but been collecting cards, trying to open an online shop. Just need a cool name. Very cool. Yeah, man, open that online shop. Are you going to be selling magic stuff? You're going to be selling playing cards specifically? Is it a magic online store? Is it maybe online collectibles? That could be really cool. Maybe doing like magic, novelty items, collectibles, stuff like that. That would be pretty cool, I think. You can do a lot of drop shipping right now. So if you don't really have the stock, you can always drop ship, like from Amazon, or that's what I do with my books. I drop ship Amazon stuff. Collectible out of print cards. Oh, okay, cool. So like high-end decks of cards. So like what's a good deck of cards right now? The Whispering Imps, what's it called? The Secret Reserve or whatever, the one with the red foil. I just recently sold that one maybe a year ago, just before the pandemic started. I sold that one for like $100, and it was given to me for free by the by the guy that created them. So it's a nice little profit there. I have a lot of decks of cards that I've never opened, that have been given to me as gifts. I'm not really a big card collector. I don't like to go out and buy cards, but if someone gives me a deck of cards as a gift, I almost always keep that deck of cards sealed and never open it. Because if I'm gonna do magic, I'm just gonna do magic with like regular bicycle cards. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you need to turn the music down. It's been a busy day. I gotta stay hydrated. So what are you guys up to? You have any questions about anything magic wise? I'm always looking for new ideas for advice for magicians videos. Usually like 90% of my advice for magicians content is stuff that I just see people talking about, and then rather than typing like a 10 paragraph essay on my thoughts, I make a video and I post it on my YouTube channel. So whether I see questions in online forums like at Theory 11, or if I see someone posting on one of the Facebook groups and they have a question. Sometimes you guys ask questions here in the comment section on my videos, and I use that opportunity to make content out of that. So if you guys have any suggestions. Speaking of gigs, I just got a gig salad lead. I'm not going to be able to take it though. It's for like a couple days from now. So one thing that is difficult is that a lot of people are booking for shows right now, but they're like, hey, we need you like tomorrow. And it's just because they don't know, like they're not really able to plan if it's going to be canceled or not. Like I had a guy that wanted to book me for a show that was going to happen like 2 months in advance, but he was straight up honest with me. He was like, I'm not going to give you a deposit just because I don't know if it's going to happen. And then literally like the day before, he was like, yeah, it's not going to happen because they couldn't get the location that they wanted or whatever. It was for like a company holiday thing during the wintertime. So I'm going to be filming a couple new tutorials, and I think I'm just going to upload them to my channel. I don't know if I'm going to put them out as for sale on my website. We'll see. We'll see how they go. Maybe I'll put them on Theory 11 and stuff. But there's a trick that, it's a really old one that I was playing with a while back. I call it regressive sandwich. And essentially what it is a progressive sandwich routine, but it's kind of like a gaggy sort of like thing. Let me see if I can show you. The angles are kind of weird because like I'm in my car. But so you use the two jokers, right? And you have the spectator name, or not even name, you just have them think of any card in their mind. You just have them think of any card, and you snap your fingers and you say, would you be impressed if the card you were merely thinking of is in between the two jokers in the deck? And it's like, yeah, that would be amazing. For the first time, what card were you thinking of? And they can say anything. Like they can say 7 of hearts, right? The 7 of hearts. You know, there it is right there. You see? But it is in between the two jokers. Isn't that silly? No, I'm just kidding. No, you thought it meant like right between the two jokers. Well, in order to do that, all we have to do is this. Now, when I go through the cards, every single card, except for one, right? The 7 of hearts. So, like for example, some stuff like that, you know, like it's a silly trick, but like I used to do it all the time, and I haven't really played with it in a while, and it gets pretty good reactions. It's a great sort of, I mean, you could use it as an opener, I guess, if you really wanted to. I use it as an opener for my sandwiching stuff, like not an opener, but like a lead-in to the sandwiching stuff. So I'll show that trick, and then I'll do the sandwiching thing, and then I'll say, all right, we'll do it again, but this time you'll actually see the jokers in action, right? And then like I'll do like Ish Kabibble Sandwich by Eric Jones, or I'll do that really old one where you have one joker on top, one joker on the bottom, and then you do that thing. I can't do it like in the car. Let me try it again. You do that thing, right? And then like the card ends up sandwiched between the two cards. I was doing that for a while, like when I first started strolling. But yeah, so it looks like there's still a few people in here. If you're in here, holler at me, tell me who's here. If you have any questions for me, let me know. I'm probably gonna log off soon, so get your questions in while you can, while I'm still here, just because I have some stuff I need to get done. Excuse me. Calvin says, yo, good to see you. What's up, man? How you doing? Hope you're well. You guys have any... Zoe's in there. Hi. You guys have any suggestions or questions or anything for videos that I should do? A lot of people have been asking me. I had a student specifically, he said, Dude, your double lift, the way you do your double lift, like I've never seen that, and I just find it fascinating. Can you teach me your double lift? So it's my strike double. Let me see if I can get up here and show you guys. Oh, gotta get a bigger cart. Oh, here we go. Perfect. So my strike double. All right. It's kind of hard to do here. So I just dig in for it. I show the card. I have this little thing, and then I turn it over. It's hard to do up here. I don't know, it's just the way I do my double. A lot of people think that looks interesting. I've just always done it that way. I don't do any prep or anything, I just dig in for it. And then the that little thing, I forget whose thing that is. That little snap thing. And then like that. So who's in here? Zoe's in here. Brett's in here saying holler. What's up, Brett? Sean's in here. Sean, I think you're like probably I don't know if YouTube tracks this. I know Facebook tracks this. Like people that comment the most, like the more you comment on videos and stuff, like the higher ranking you get as like a subscriber. I was looking at my analytics, and I'm pretty sure you were like right at the top of people that comment and interact with my content, Sean. So thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate it. And I notice it too, like almost every day I get a comment on a video and it's like, oh, Sean's there. It means a lot because it really helps. It helps the algorithm recommend my videos. If you guys are interacting with my videos, then the algorithm recommends those videos to other people who might be interested in them because it thinks, you know, my content is like worth advertising to other people. Brett, if you're still in here, Brett might be doing a little joint thing with me pretty soon here, so hopefully stick around and you guys might see a fun little thing coming out between Brett and I on here. Brett's a good friend of mine here in the OC in Orange County. Calvin says, or sorry, I missed Sean. Sean says, I really enjoy your content. Well, thanks, Sean. I really appreciate that. I can tell you do, because like I said, you're commenting on like everything. Calvin says, love the channel. I have no magic shops in my area. Think I could find a good alternative to cups and balls set. Been wanting to learn for a while. So as far as cups and balls goes, I would recommend checking out Michael. I always butcher his last name. Kalinsky? You know who I'm talking about. I would look real quick on Facebook, but obviously I'm on my phone. Well, shout it out if you know who I'm talking about. Michael. What's his last name? I'm blanking on it. He's got pretty much anything you can think of as far as cups and ball sets goes. He's got chop cup sets. He's got half chop cup sets. He's got regular cup sets. He's got the wide load sets for like street cups and stuff like that. If there's it really depends on plastic cups and paper balls. Yep. It really depends on what you want to do. Gazzo has a really good set of cups and balls, and he has a good cups and balls routine. Gazzo does like a street style cups and balls. Really though, it kind of depends on what you're looking to do. So like my cups and balls routine, and I'm not really a cups and balls performer. I can do it, but my cups and balls is nowhere at the level a lot of these guys are. Where for me, I just do like a couple phases. You know, the first phase, I take all the balls and I make them vanish, and then they appear underneath the cups. And in the second phase, I say, you know, here, how about this? How about I put them under the cups, and this time you get to tell me which cup it goes to, and then they name the cup, and then the ball jumps to that cup. And then the third phase, I say something like, it was hard to kind of keep track of everything that's going on because there's 3 balls, 3 cups, and you only have 2 eyes. So let me go ahead and put this one away. I'll put this one away, and we'll just use this one, right? I make it vanish, and it jumps into the cup. And then I show that the other ball came back to the other cup, and then the other ball came back to the other cup, and then I put those away, and they keep coming back to the cups over and over again. And then finally, I make all 3 balls jump under the center cup, and then I lift up the other 2 cups. Michael Kaminskis, that's who I was trying to talk about. Thanks, BB, and thank you again for being a Mob Squad member. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why I always screw up his last name. Yeah, the 3 balls appear into the center cup, and then I lift up the other 2, and then there's the final loads there, and then I lift up the middle one, and then there's a final load into that one. So it's a pretty standard cups and balls routine. As far as if I do perform cups and balls, like I perform my chop cup routine more, the strolling one. But if I had to do cups and balls, like a standard 3 cups, 3 balls routine, that's usually the way that I do it. For a little while, I was doing my cups and balls routine with Moscow Mule cups, like the little copper cups with the little handle. And I was pretty much doing almost move for move. I think it's Lance Burton's routine. I didn't produce a live animal at the end. I think he produces like a mouse or a hamster or something at the end of his. But I just produced like lemons at the end. What I wanted to do, what I was trying to do was a Moscow Mule themed thing where like I would produce like a shot of vodka and like a lime and like a little thing of ginger beer or something. But I couldn't find anything small enough to fit into the cups. And to do a liquid load for like the shot, I'd have to gimmick that, and it was just too much work. So, but I wanted to come out with some kind of Moscow Mule like cups and balls routine. I thought that would be fun, playing with the final loads and stuff. So Calvin says, senior routine, I love it. Thank you so much. Cups and balls are fun, but I really enjoy doing Indian cups and balls. It's really baffling. Which one is Indian cups and balls? Is that the one with like the 2 balls and like the 2 bowls or whatever? Like I've seen a lot of street performers doing that one, where you'll see them like sitting down on the floor, and they won't even do it with balls. Sometimes they'll do it with like money. Like they'll do it with like coins and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah, there's so many good different cups and balls out there. What's his name? Does Sudden Deck and why am I blanking on his name? I'm slow today. I apologize for that. I'm blanking on his name too. He does a cups and balls routine. Regal. David Regal? Am I getting that right? He does a cups and balls routine with the little red, yellow, and blue like little plastic cups that you get at like the magic shop, and the tiny little pom-pom balls. And then he talks about how when he grew up, he got a professional set of cups and balls, and he puts away the little toy ones, and he goes to do a cups and balls routine with the big ones. But then his final load is the little cups and the little balls at the end. So that one's pretty cute too. I like that one a lot. David Regal, right? Did I get that name right? I was gonna say William Regal, but that's a professional wrestler. Brett's gotta go. See you later, buddy. I'm gonna be going soon too. Anything else from you guys? Last minute anythings? It's a David Stone thing. He goes, oh, I butchered it. Hold on, let me do it again. There we go. And he does a snap change. Except David Stone does his snap changes like this. I can't do it. He goes, well, I guess I can do it, but not that well. Magic Taco says, can you make a video on street busking? I don't do a whole lot of busking, but I actually do already have a video where I interview a good friend of mine, Jack Murdoch, talking about busking. It's in my Advice for Magicians playlist, and I believe it is called How to Perform Street Magic, I think is the name of the video. It's an old one. It's like probably 3 or maybe even 4 years old at this point. But it's up to date as far as I'm concerned with, well, minus like the COVID restrictions, but like as far as what you need to do to like be a busker, you need to be good with controlling a crowd. You have to understand how to get the crowd to stick around. There's like little tricks and tips that he teaches you on how to do that. You have to know how to make money busking, because you can't just perform because people will just walk away. You have to know how to throw the hat and to get people to put money in it. And there's like little ideas and stuff that you can kind of weave through there to kind of let people know like they're gonna have to tip you. And he talks about, I think he teaches his hat line. Like my hat line is very simple. It's just, thank you all so much. I really hope that you enjoyed this. And if you did, this is how I make a living. I'm not paid to be out here. Anything that you could spare is much appreciated. And I throw out the hat and I say, before you go, just as a token of my appreciation, I'm going to do one more thing for you. So-and-so, you've been holding this envelope the entire time since the very beginning of the show. You, so-and-so, come forward and stand right here next to me, and then I grab a bunch of the money out of the hat that they just gave me. And I have someone pick one of the bills from that hat. They open the envelope, and there's a prediction inside with the serial number, and it matches the serial number on the bill. That was donated during the hat. And that's how I end out my street show. And that effect is called Hatline Prediction. You can check it out on my Penguin Live Act if you guys want. I do have it for sale also on my shop. I don't know if that's still up or not though. It might only be available in my Live Act right now. I honestly don't remember. That's a really old one too. I first published that in like 2014 in Genie magazine, that routine. Yeah, man, I feel old. Been doing this for a minute. Very cool. I'll check it out. Awesome. Thank you so much, Magic Taco. All right, my friends. So I think on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thank you all so much for joining me, for tuning in. Thank you, guys. I saw a couple of my Mob Squad members in here already. I'll give quick shout outs to those guys. BB, you were in here, and I thought I saw someone else. Maybe just BB for now. And then another huge shout out to Sean McDowell. Thank you so much, because Sean, you're always commenting and sharing all my stuff. You're the MVP. Shout out to Brett Allen, good friend of mine. Thank you so much for coming in here. Calvin, thank you for the great questions. Magic Taco, thank you for the great questions. Did I miss anybody? A couple people just poked their head in. Enrique, thank you for the questions. And good luck on getting your online store going. And Zoe, thank you for the awesome symbol, okay symbol, whatever you want to call it. I appreciate you too. All right, everyone. Well, hey, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and log off. See you guys next time. Bye.